I'm a professional hitman. It's time for a high-speed chase. Gotta take this cop out. He's the only one who knows the truth. Get out of my way. Wish.com hitman right here. Shut up. I mean, you're not wrong, but...
God, who's shooting at me? I'll go up here and lose them in the national forest. Or slam into
Boom! Yeah!
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
I wanted him to call you
Kira.
Sounds so much cooler.
Okay, hold on. When he said, I wanted them to call you Kira, Kira was the original name of Rey back when they were first planning the first movie. I have an art and making of The Force Awakens, and for most of pre-production, she was called Kira. So, little Star Wars trivia there for you. Oh, stop. I'm here changing lives, but it's no big deal. No, it's fine. All right. It is true. I am here changing lives with Star Wars Facts. I'm going to change the name of my channel to just Star Wars Facts. That'd be fine, right? Good morning, Charles. Congratulations, you're the Phantom Menace. Ooh, I need to get my timer started. And start. Look at that, like right on time. Right on time. Hope you're doing well this morning. Happy Friday. End of the week. Let's see. Let's do our updates today. Ooh, it's a chilly 58. Maybe I need to open my window this morning. Once I get underneath 60, that's window opening territory for me. Nice. Cool. Yeah, it was a short week because I had Monday off. Good morning, Nidalicious. How are you? Happy Friday. Let's go into this. Somewhere between 70 and 80 freedom units. Nice. I think during the day, 70s is as a high, 70 to 75. 80 is where things start to get complicated. Depends on how humid it is, But we're at that time of year where we're going to start making the major swing over to heat. And I'm not looking forward to it. Not at all. So I'm clinging on to these days where it's nice and cool. It was a long work week because it sucked. Yeah, I imagine. How did everything play out? How was yesterday? Bring the game audio back in. 60 freedom units right now. Supposed to be in the 80s today. I feel like if you can start a day in the 50s and your high is like 75 to 80 max, it's going to be a good day. With a nice breeze. It was better by the end of the day. Okay, good. Good. Okay, what were we doing here? Oh, hey, a bird. Let's collect that bird. I'm taking that bird. What is our... Gather enough coins by doing odd jobs. Okay. Let's see. Maybe the king will pay us some gold. It was below 40 when I left the house. Whew. That's a swing. My coffer's nearly empty. My people are suffering. Oh, please, you have to help. Okay. I thought maybe you'd have a job for me, but okay. The dragon's not to blame, I'm told. And now you need some shiny gold? I have some gold I'm happy to trade. And if you help the townsfolk who need our aid. These people need help. When last I checked, the minstrel, chicken keeper, well builder, okay, the well. Phew, why'd I write this for so long? An architect. I also require assistance. The throne and the statue here are broken. It must be fixed at the king's insistence. Phew. Okay, you can clap now. That was the best performance of my entire career. Cool. I was able to convince the powers that be that massive changes within 1 month to go filled with risk, and they understood. Whoa, nice. Yeah, we understand. So you can do it, right? They just didn't want to tell the customer no. Yeah. We have a huge project that's on our plate right now too, and it's mostly because it's a big customer that we just won their business and we want to keep them. So it's like, yay. Give them everything that they want. Place a seat above the floor. Place the crown above the seat. Okay. Yeah, that won't connect. So we got to do something behind it here in order to have a crown above the seat. Sounds familiar, yeah. Sales needs to learn that they can't sell something that they don't own. Only the owner you can do that. That's literally what just happened to us the other day too. Yep. There's a guy, we know a guy in our sales department who usually is one of the ones involved in these big contracts. And so yesterday in the team meeting, we were talking about something and she's like, yeah, and the field sold this to so-and-so. And I was like, I think we're not going to talk about who that was. And my boss was like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We all know who it is. That's pretty funny. My ex worked in development for a firm. It was all about sales, and eventually they just decided that if sales was sold something that development has not signed off on, they would just won't do it. Yeah. Yep. I'm looking for... I wish I had more flat pieces. I guess I could go with these. Be like a nice, like, red velvet. Okay. I don't hate it. Maybe for aesthetics reasons. Because I have a lot of those. Don't have so many of these. I promised the customer this and it'll bring in this much money. He was like, oof, that's too bad. Oh well. Yep. Maybe you should come and talk to us before you offered something. Our customers are a functional team who determine requirements with input from our federal client. Federal client's a very big customer who's been in the news frequently during the last 2 decades for expensive failed financial system implementations. Oh no. Ruh-roh. It's so fun having your stuff be in the news, right? Do I like this? Almost feels like it needs to be fancier, right? It needs to be wider this way. I'll make the Game of Thrones throne. Interesting. This one isn't, these ones are not so much about a puzzle, it's more about like getting the design that you want. Okay, let's put everything back. Let's start over. Aesthetics. Yeah, exactly. It's like working with the pieces you have to get the aesthetics that you want. I know these I'll need to use to probably get the crown above his head, because they can come out like this. Wish they gave me more plates. I would extend this out a lot more. I could extend it like this, but I gotta make sure that that connects somehow. But a number of successful implementations with them in the last couple of years or so on our contract. The failures with other consulting companies who tried and failed. The failure. Okay, all right. I can't read this morning. Let me make chat a little bit bigger. How do I make chat text just a little bigger? Chat settings. Set font size. Oh gosh. 12? Okay, 12 is too small. Don't set font size 20? Don't judge me. 18. Getting too old. Okay. As long as you've been seen as successful and you're not like being looked at as failures, I guess that's a good thing. I'm just glad they listened to you. That's always my biggest fear. It's my biggest pet peeve too, I think, is like when I have the experience and the knowledge and I say something and I'm ignored or downplayed. Excuse me. I hate that. I can't stand that. Can't stand it. How could I connect that? Maybe I'll do it back here instead. Yeah, like that. Oops. Okay. Then the lower one. Okay, alright. Alright. Ooh, I really need something flat there, though, to even that all out. Shoot, that's gonna be too hard to even out. Okay. Go with the original idea here. I don't have to use that if I don't need it. Alright, I'm liking this so far. Now let's go red. Of course, there won't be enough red. So we'll have to get kind of clever there. Our functional team is going to go back to the client and say that we have only converted contracts with financial activity. They wanted us to convert empty shells of all these contracts if there isn't financial activity associated with them. But we can convert those shells if they give us the details in a spreadsheet. That's the trade-off. Client gives us a spreadsheet with what they want, and we can convert it. That makes sense. Can't do what you can't do without the data. Okay, why is this all... Oh, it's all not connected to this. That makes sense. So at some point, I'm going to need to connect those. Ooh, shoot. Okay, well, let's see how it plays out, shall we? Looks like I might be able to connect it like there. Ooh, this looks like a big, comfy chair, doesn't it? Yeah, I can connect it like this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is just a big, comfy chair. Put you back. We're not developing a new process to figure out what these shell contracts need. Doesn't seem worth it. Okay. Ooh. Wow, why'd that get so loud? Jeez. What those could be used for? How about this? I wish I had more red bricks for right there. Okay, so the seat fits. That's great. That's wonderful. I wonder. Oh yeah, that'll let me do that. Oh yeah. That probably isn't gonna work. Nope. Now it doesn't work. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Actually, why won't that work? Could have put him right there. That kind of looks funky, I think. I am creating a throne. Yep. At least that's the idea. Okay, now I gotta get the crown above. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Come on. Why do you keep attaching that way? There we go. I gotta get the crown above his head now. Whoa, whoa, hey, 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 get up there, thank you. Ooh, I could put some little aesthetics here. Some gold. Yeah, this actually looking kind of cool. I like this. Could go up one more. That's about as much as I'd want to go up, though. Okay. Ah, it doesn't even. That doesn't even out. Bum bum. Wrong way. Maybe like, whoa. There we go. There we go. I probably have to come out a little bit more. Yeah. No, that's enough. Okay. I kind of wanted these to like. Maybe I still can. Nope, it's out of the build area. I wanted them to go like that. Wouldn't that look so cool? I guess I could put them next to it. Doesn't look too bad. Ooh, here we go. Cap this off with some gold. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. That actually looks pretty cool. I don't hate that. Any other flare? Let's see if anything's gonna break. Surely nothing's gonna break. I'm satisfied with that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That actually looks pretty good there. All right, dragon statue. Looks like we need to find some parts for the statue scene, namely a statue of the king and some artificial flowers. Let's ask a gesture if she knows where to find them. Okay. Give me your pieces. To build the statue scene, we need some parts. Do you know where we could find some? The statue scene is missing parts, you say. I can't say for sure, and maybe you will find what you need. But maybe you'll find what you need in the treasury. You find the entrance to the left of the throne. Here, take the key. Oh, okay. Just let me into the treasury. Cool. Bye. I'll just take all the gold from in here and not build the statue. See? Yeah, I'll just take this stack of gold. I don't see the problem here. Oh, what? Hello? Oh, it's a statue. I thought it was a dead person. Okay. Yeah, so why exactly don't we just take this? I'm confused. Okay, I can't mess with that yet. Ooh, hey, it's the shop. I have 20. Hello, ghost. Oi, you like what you see? My wares can be all yours if you give me some drumsticks. I'm not gonna do that accent. It's just the oi that the oi got me. I do like the helmet. Ah, see, it all takes 20 though. I'm not gonna buy just like one, you know? I'm gonna buy the whole outfit. We'll have to come back. Although, hold on. It's a ghost of John Bonham. 100 drumsticks. Rats. Okay, bye. What's this way? Oh, hello. Okay, can't do anything with that yet. All right. I was looking for a statue and these. They look so real you can almost smell them. We have all the parts we need for the statue scene now. Thank you. Could I please just take this? Give me drumsticks. Nothing. Better than nothing at all. What? Hang on. Take a picture of that. That's too funny. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Hey, that's mean. You're mean. So you got a bird. What a jerk. I gotta figure out how to switch my skill. I've needed the slam skill this whole time. Alright. Build a glorious sea. Well, this should be interesting. Should he be outside of... Well, the dragon's definitely got to be on top of the castle, right? I think that's only fair. I think that is only fair. I don't really like how that... I don't really like how that's not flush. It feels like it should go. Get down there. Why are you up? Go down. There you go. Feels like it should go like that. But then those don't connect. Do I have pieces to... I do have pieces to mess with that. Okay. Why must they taunt thee? I don't know what was up with those chests. That was very mean. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for right now. I'm assuming I want to put the king like out here and the dragon like on top of the castle somewhere, right? Use at least 10 build elements, place the king, nothing may break, wait some time, yeah. That could be... Add some columns. Everybody likes columns. One likes a good column. Well, I wanted to make dioramas, so guess this is good practice. Ooh, I know. And we'll just make the whole thing a castle. Of course, I don't have one more. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Good morning, Woodsy. How are you? Welcome. Happy Friday. Doing swell. That's great. I haven't heard that in a while. I've heard somebody say that they're doing swell. So we're building like this is gonna be a statue / diorama for this king. We got to use 10 build elements. We got to place the king on it, make sure nothing will break. You know, standard. So right now I'm playing with the parts to kind of see how they all gel together. Because they're very tricky about the parts that they give you. I'm probably overthinking it though, as I tend to do. I do indeed have that tendency. I think I should go for more of a diorama look with maybe two levels. Morning, Papa Charles. Papa Charles, I like that. Standard OSHA procedure, yep. 3 points of contact, buddy lifting. You get it. Lift with your knees. I think that actually kind of looks cool, hanging off the edge like that. Ooh, or even better. Yeah, okay. Okay. Looks even better that way. Add some support columns. So I only have about 3 of those. Ooh, I wish that lined up though. Because then I can take these. Okay, I got at least 10 build elements. Would you fit down here? If I put you down here, would you be happy? Oh, whoa. Nope. Nope, you wouldn't. Okay, that's fine. I honestly just woke up like 10 minutes ago. I get it. I woke up like, actually no, about an hour ago. We are not already down to 30 minutes, are we? Jeez, it feels like I just started. Yeah, I've been live for almost 30 minutes. Jeez. Jeez, it goes by way too fast. Do I like those? Do I like that? It is a way that I can get everything across, which I think is going to be important. I'm going to put the dragon up here somewhere. I would prefer if this was a bit more like... I don't like all these gaps, you know? Alright. I don't like all the gaps. Let's try something else. But then that lifts it up too high. Yeah, okay. That feels like it could be like the top level. Sometimes I'm up for this. Sometimes I'm not. I like to be up, though. Yeah. Don't we all? That feels like that could be the top. Okay, so I don't forget. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for, though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just don't like that hole right there. That is really that's bugging me. I do have 8 of these. I could potentially fill it in. I could. I was probably going to use those, though. Ooh, will that even fit right in there? Ooh, it will. Okay. All right, well, that is nice. Wait. 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 That's it. How did I do that? I just stumbled across something and I don't know how I did it. Oh, it's not going to work this way, though. It only works that way because of the direction. Drat. Oh, wait. Yes, it will. Haha. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, I hate to put a column on the inside because you're not going to be able to see it. Oh, I can't do that, though. I guess I could put it there. Now it's too high. Interesting. Okay, wait. I was going to do this anyway. That works. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. That looks very castle-y. Very castle-esque. I'm not using the columns anywhere, though. I don't really like that. I want to use the columns. You know? Get out of here, flowers. I don't like that either. Would that kind of look cool? I kind of envisioned those as windows, but... Get out of here. I don't know. Kind of works, too. It evens it out. Drat. Okay. All right, is that gonna be enough for the dragon? Oh no, is it too high now? Oh no. Oh no. I can't quite tell. It is outside of the build area there. The tail. Shoot, I didn't move it. I didn't move it up enough. I really wish I could just select this whole thing and move it all forward. But I can't. I have to unbuild it. Oh. And then when he's there, he's too high. So he has to be like this. Wait, is that it? No, he's still red. Why is he still red? Yeah, still the tail. Drat. Come on. Find a spot. Oh, jeez. I hate when I accidentally grab another piece. Like that. Where can I get you? I'm really wanting him on top of the castle, but it's looking like that might not be, at least not with my current castle design. It might not be possible. Quit. I'm trying to just move the camera and it keeps selecting pieces. I think that connects, but I don't want to move the whole castle to find out that it doesn't. You know, I'm gonna have to.
It's
though.
Chuck Norris's water.
I'm gonna have
It's
to.
a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Thank you, Pirate Eggs. Welcome. I got some water right here.
Credits will do fine.
Egg. And thank you for the dozen eggs. I need the protein this morning, man. Speaking of which, I actually, after this, I probably will go make some eggs because I do need the protein. So that's not a joke. Let's move it forward to, maybe we can work out something. I know. The problem is I want to go much higher than this. Like I want to use these pillars, these columns. But if I go any higher, I'm not going to have any room at the top. So, although, yeah, see, he's already too high. What do they think? What did they think you're going to want to do? How could they not have thought that you would want to put the dragon on the top? You know? What did you think would happen, Lego? Yep. Calculating. Quit. Get up there. Okay. All right. Maybe the king. Oh, maybe the king is on a balcony. You know? Maybe the king will be addressing his royal subjects and then. Is that red? It's red. Come on. Go right. Come on. You know where I want to put you. Come on. Why aren't you going right there? Come on. Stand right there. Next to the king. Dang it. Okay, come on. Is his tail... how is his... I moved it up. How is his tail still? There. Can you put it right there? Go up. Really? His tail is still out of the build area. Darth Torlin, yo, I haven't slept yet. Stop by to say hello. Well, hello. Go get some sleep. Get some sleep. I hope you had a great day. But yeah, get some sleep. Sleep is so important. I'm a big advocate of good quality sleep. Because I've seen what happens when you don't get enough good sleep. Anybody who has had a kid would tell you that, like, oh man, good sleep is like so important. All right, I'm coming back to you, Dragon. I still think there's a way to make him work. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm coming back for you, Dragon. I'm coming back for you. What are y'all having for breakfast today? If it's breakfast time. If it's like dinner or lunchtime, what are you chomping on? Okay. I don't need that. I don't... What the heck? My depth was way off on that one. What the heckin' dog? I think I'm gonna make some eggs. I had some low-carb tortillas that I've been putting on them as well, or like wrapping up in like an egg burrito, but I don't have any. Don't eat first meal till noon. That makes sense. I've been just trying to up my my protein intake, and so it's become necessary recently for me to have a little bit of brekkie, you know. Breakfast was cold brew and a croissant. Ooh, that sounds good. I think on the weekends I'm probably gonna go do the intermittent fasting thing again, because I don't work out on the weekends, so the protein goal isn't as necessary, although I'd still need some, but I don't think I need to hit all of my meals. Don't eat till lunch. That's really, really common. I would too, but then I found getting my the protein goals I have right now because of what I'm doing are really hard to hit when I like it's just too much food for lunch and dinner that I'm like, well, if I just went and scarfed down a couple eggs in the morning, nothing big, I would hit the goal easily. So it's not something I'm probably going to do all the time, but I'm experimenting right now, and I'm seeing results, so I'm kind of wanting to stick with it, you know. Okay, I like this so far. I am shooting for around 200 grams. It's actually, based on the calculators I've seen, is actually probably low. I think one of the calculators I used went up to like 250, and I'm like, okay, come on. Like, that's a lot. But if I can get myself like over 150 and closer to 200 on a day where I'm doing my weights, then I'm pretty happy with that. And that includes like a protein shake. Yeah. Now, I mean, look, based on the calculators, based on my height and weight and age, it's not too high. It's actually, I lowered it myself. It was actually wanting to go a little bit. Oh, I forgot. I gotta check that. Sorry. It was actually wanting me to go a little bit higher, but I'm not looking for bodybuilder. Yeah. I also heard 1 gram per pound too. That's the problem, is I found several different ones that said several different things, and so I ended up going with like more of the middle ground on it just to see. And I'm currently in like an experimental phase with that, so we'll see how it goes. But I do find it's pretty easy to hit close to that, you know. Pretty easy when I eat breakfast. I'll have to show you the one that I found, because it was like double that. And then I even lowered it myself because I'm like, I just don't feel like I want to eat that many calories. I actually don't like the way that looks. Okay, I gotta figure out the dragon. Do I want the king to like show off his wealth to his serfs? That's something we want? Or do we want the dragon to hoard it? Maybe the dragon should hoard the wealth. Oops. Maybe the dragon should be in here. Everybody's different. Different bodies react differently. Yeah. I'm so far, after doing this for almost 2 months now, I've seen a very noticeable difference. Yeah, that's the thing though, Charles, is I don't think that that's considered high protein. I mean, it is for some people, but I don't know. I'll go do another calculation if you want. Also too, if you want to put any resources you have in the Discord, I don't mind recalculating it. 100 grams would be stupid easy to hit. Stupid. I'd hit 100 grams in one meal. Like, if I factored in my protein shake and then my lunch, I would hit it. I would hit it without eating any other meals. Boom, 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 boom. If the dragon would... Oh, it will go there. You know, should we just let the dragon be up there? I really like the way this looks. I wish it would follow my vision. But yeah, I have also heard of like protein poisoning too, and that's something you have to be careful with as well. But that's still a lot. Like it's to get to the levels where you would do that is like a lot. Let's see. Should we look at it? Should we look at it now? Also, don't hold in your pee. Yeah, that's pretty bad for you too. Should we look at something? Let's look. I wish I could find the one. The one I actually found was actually on my phone. Let's see. So, there's a calculator.net. This one looks familiar. Let me, desktop. This one looks familiar. And also I have to change this now. Ugh. Okay, don't. What was my last weight? Hold on. I logged it here somewhere. What app did I log it in? This is my problem, as I put it in too many things. Reminders? No. Lists? No. No. Where did I save it? I know I just saved it somewhere. Oh, is it in my... It's in my workout book, which is in the garage. Let me think. Yeah, put it in physical health. Thank you. 240? No, I'm more than that now. I'm not 250 though. No, I have my weight. I just wrote it down the other day. It's in my book in the garage though. Okay, so currently, guys, okay, and I'm being 100% honest, I'm working out 5 days a week, with pretty intense like cardio activity, at least 40 minutes. So I'm gonna say active. I don't know if I'd say very active, although it's close. 6 to 7 times. So if this said 5 to 6 times, absolutely. So I'm gonna say active. That's very, you know, at least 109, at least 109 to 196. CDC is 75 to 261 per day, 10 to 35% of your daily caloric intake. And a safe low limit is 90 grams. If you're getting 100, okay, not you, if I'm getting 100 grams, that is very much on the low side. That is the at least amount, right? Let's look at, yep. Let's see, it opened in my other browser. High protein diets wreck your kidneys. Oh, okay, this is like an actual article. Did they have a calculator in here? I will read this, but so this is most likely true, but what is high is, I guess, what I'm currently trying to figure out. I'll have to go get my actual weight. If my weight is, let's say my weight's lower than that now because I've lost a little bit, it doesn't change that much. If my weight is higher, which I'm not 260, actually that increases by quite a bit because I'm a big dude. So yeah, I don't doubt that a high protein diet could hurt your kidneys. But the amounts that I'm hitting, my goal is to hit 200. I'm probably hitting, I wish I had my notebook with me, but it's out in the garage. Because I write down where my protein's at. Basically, if I get myself to like around the 150 mark by tracking, at that point for the day, I stop tracking and then I just eat as normal because I know that I'm going to hit it at that point. If you're under 185 pounds, yeah, 200 grams of protein. Yeah, I'm not, unfortunately. I wish I was under 185 pounds. Yeah. Okay. And everything I'm saying here is not, it's not fitness advice. It is um, not dietary advice. You should talk to your doctor and figure out what works for you. But across multiple sites, for me personally, I did use more than one calculator. I was seeing somewhere between 100 and 200, with 273 being like the max. Even at and that's not my current weight though. If I had to guess, I am probably hovering around this now. But I'm also wearing that weight so great, like so different than I ever have before. That weight hasn't fluctuated a ton, but the physical difference I've seen has been wild, you know? Yeah. No, that's exactly right. Like, you know what? The reason why they have you putting it in a calculator with things like your age and your sex and your gender and your height and all that and your weight is because all of that has a factor in it. If I worked out more, I would need more. If I worked out less, I would need less. Different things for different people. And of course, there's a lot of stuff. I'm sure that this has a lot of backing around the BMI and stuff like that, which we know is kind of nonsense. So this is a guide for me. This is not a hard and fast rule. And it's not as high. There's no way I'm hitting 260, you know. On a day where I'm not going to work out, I'll probably hit the 90 pretty easy. 90 to 100 pretty easy. And I think on weekends too, I'll just go to since I don't work out on weekends, not like an actual workout, I'm still pretty active, especially on I'm still pretty active, especially on like Saturdays when I'm doing stuff around the house, housework, mowing, stuff like that. But I still think I'll probably cut back on my eating on the weekends. I need to. The weekends are my Achilles heel, you know. That's where I do my best binge eating. And I need to not do that. All right. So we got to figure this out before we're done here. We only got 9 minutes left. I really hate when I feel like I'm going to have to like make a change to my vision because of the limitations they placed on us here. I wanted the dragon to kind of be like up here and the king to be here with all his gold, hoarding all his wealth, and the common folk down here being like, oh great king, please give us of your riches. We are not worthy, but we think you're super cool and we could really use some money. You know, they look up to him. Nandi is a professional. Yeah, like medical science is a whole field that people devote their lives to, and it's very easy for those of us who haven't devoted our lives to it to feel like we're experts. So I'm not an expert. I'm basically just trying something new. And so far, the evidence I've seen in my own life has been, it's pretty good. Lars says, based off my ex who's a serious workouter, who's basically said, plus my research has supported it, that doesn't matter as much until you reach your really high level of fitness. Yeah. I probably don't, I'm basically, my rule of thumb is that I'm going to increase my protein intake as I'm doing this workout regimen. That's really my goal. And so I'm using those calculators as a guide to figure out where I need to hit. And then as I understand how much protein each of my foods have, I don't track it obsessively. So I'm not at that level where I'm trying to be a bodybuilder or anything. And I will never be, you know.
You stuck up,
and I don't want to be.
half-witted, scruffy-looking
Nerf herder. Holy cow. That is the Vecnaminus himself with 29 months. Jeez, dude. Has it been that long? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Holy cow. You might be one of the longest That is definitely one of the longest subscribers. Alright, I keep fiddling with this dragon. He's not going to fit where I want him to fit, so forget it. Forget it. I guess we just don't do the dragon? Should we just not do the dragon? Or should we not do the... He's just not going to fit anywhere. Unless I redo the entire castle, you know? Which I guess I could do. What if I take the wall out behind? Whoa, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I can't take the full wall because that's this part. Get in there, get in there. And that's out of the build area. Yeah. Like the king sitting on a locked up dragon. So the dragon underneath? It should be you and Draco. Yeah, I think you, Draco, and Jordan have the longest. I would have thought it'd been Kay, but apparently no. The last time I saw Kay's, it was not that long. But that's all right. So what if a dragon in the bottom is an interesting idea, though. Very interesting take. I actually wish he was a little shorter, you know? It might end up being, it's hard to see these build lines, but it might end up being too tall. Yeah, if he was a little shorter, it'd be cool to have him down in like a cave with all the gold around him. And then the king in a castle up top. But, whoa, that's not what I meant to do. But I don't think that'll work. Alright, well, this is my chance then to just go ahead and rebuild the whole thing. Put a column in the middle. Get back there. Okay. So what if instead... I know I've said that a couple times, but what if instead I just put this here and then this could be out of the build area. I don't really care how it looks inside. It's kind of more of a diorama, right? What I was thinking is this side here, turning this into sort of a, what do they call it, a parapet? It's still going to be too tall. The dragon's not going to... The dragon fit. Wait, we did it. We did it. Okay, hold on. I really thought that was going to be too tall still. Quit grabbing stuff. Shoot. Okay, I mean, again, diorama. Do. Ooh. Okay. Okay, get. There we go. Can I take that out and swap it? Ooh, although... Okay, I know. Ah, that won't fit. Darn it. That's only there to hold that support. I want to put this here, but it's like a couple studs too high. I'm liking this though. I like how he's up here. Those are the same size. Okay. And that won't fit there. That'll kind of fit, but it'll look super weird from that end. If I go up one more stud, this thing will be out of the build area. So I can't do that. It's got to go there. But that one's not connected to anything now. Well... what if I then did the same thing over here? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so at least that kind of looks symmetrical. Get out of here, treasure. This is harder than I thought it would be. Oh. That's not going to be symmetrical either then. Guess it could look like he blew that part apart? I don't know. Well, it's really hard to make a symmetrical castle with the pieces that I got. It feels so unfinished, you know? I'd have more coffee. Let's see what it looks like. Man, these chests are just so big. See what it looks like to start piling up. I could start piling up the gold on this side. That might help it look a little more symmetrical. Really? You're not... Oh, I can't go there because of the chest. Okay. It kind of look like the ruins of a castle. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, not much space to work with, exactly. The limitations that they put on stuff is the interesting part, right? Kind of like when you're building with actual Lego. You only have so many pieces. Probably because you're a kid. You don't have access to a lot of money. Or an adult, but who still doesn't have access to a lot of money. It has access to money, but it gets taken by a lot of other stuff, you know? Stinking mortgages. Who needs a mortgage when you have Lego? I'm digging this a little more, where it's like one side of the castle is like the old castle, the old parapet. The other side is his wealth. And the dragon is here for all of it. Can I get it as high as the dragon? Oh, I'm kind of liking this. I don't think I'll be seeing the back very much, but I kind of wanted the gold to poke up from behind as well. go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I mean, I like that. The king, he doesn't realize the dragon is about to destroy him and come for his wealth, his ill-gotten gains. I guess I won't put in any people. Ooh, I gotta put, ooh, yeah. Add a little bit of flair. It's gonna work with one separation. Kind of. Okay, trying something else. I know my time has officially run out. And now we're on to almost time for work. Let's try with two studs. I guess at that point I could just do, oh, I like that. I like it. And does it make sense to put some little spikies up here as well to kind of finish off that tower? Come on. You can do it. Oh, no, don't move the dragon. I'm already worried about the dragon. Yeah, it won't let me put one there. Ugh. In real life, I'd be able to put one. Oh, there we go. I just had to get the right angle. Just like real life. Does that look better or worse? That won't work. If only I could put this here. If only it wasn't just a hair too high. See, it looks worse, arguably, when it's too high. So, how do you view these when you're done? We'll see in just a moment. Let's just make sure nothing's gonna break. By the way, okay. I didn't think anything would break, but all right. So I can always come back to these. And rebuild them, but here, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, my thanks to you. Here's your gold. My gesture shift ended. Okay, cool. You don't talk like that all the time? What can I say? A job's a job. I actually hate poetry. Anyway, here's your payment. 1 gold coin. We fixed 2 things. Listen up, bud. Gesturing is a competitive marketplace. I'm not paid half what I'm worth. Sure, okay. So here it is. This is what we just built. There's the dragon, which I think is the coolest thing, that you get to see them this way. There's all his hoarded gold. I like it. I think it's serviceable. Yeah. And here's the throne that we just built. So we built a throne and a little castle statue for him. I actually am really proud of the throne. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for me. Gotta get going. Gotta run to work. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means we're coming back with a Lego stream tomorrow morning. Relatively same time. I'll start at 6 a.m. versus 6:30 a.m. And we'll get back on the Lego pixel art. We'll see how much of that we can finish. I haven't really done any of it off stream. Oh, let's continue the conversation about protein in the Discord for sure. I would love to see. I will go read that article. You have my promise that I will go read that article today, just to make sure. I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything bad. Right? Take all the data in. Take it all in. I don't think I'm anywhere near the levels that it would hurt me, but yeah. I love how the things you build make it into the game. That is a really cool feature. I like that too. Here, I'll show the game one more time so people can see what we just built. We just built this little castle here, and this neat little throne. How cool is that? Yeah, you're late. I gotta jump off, unfortunately, but I'm so glad you're here though. I'm so glad you made it. That's what's important. I wish I could go a lot longer, but it's a Friday. I usually try to make an appearance at work before 8, Before 8. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so tomorrow, 6 a.m. starting time, Lego stream. Probably go till about 9 a.m. So you get me for a good 3 hours tomorrow. Just quit? Yeah, I'll do that. Would I ever quit my job for this? Don't get me wrong, I would have a long ways to go to ever even consider doing this full time. This would not be attainable full time right now. So, would I do that? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if it paid as well as my current job, I would do it. Probably. I keep hesitating to say that though. No, I mean, I think anybody would be crazy not crazy. I think you'd be silly. There's a good word. You'd be silly not to at least attempt it if you had the chance. If all of a sudden the income coming in from something like this was big enough. But it requires a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of time to even get yourself to that point. And I don't think that that's in the cards. But that's fine. I'm completely happy doing what we're doing, Especially lately, I've felt like I'm just on this really good kick. I'm feeling good physically. I'm feeling good mentally. I'm feeling good at work, even though... Fun little work update here. We just announced yesterday that one of my team members is leaving. So, just as we're hiring another new person, we have one person leaving, so we're back to square one. But I don't think it's going to get to me as much this time. I'm in a much better spot. I think we can manage, but work could get a little bit hectic again pretty soon. I think a lot of people think it's difficult. It isn't difficult as it really is. It 100%. Even just the toll on like your mental health is huge. You would think it's like I'm just turning on a camera and playing a game, but I don't know. There's something about it that you're not able to express until people try it, and not just try it for a little while. I'm saying like take it seriously for a long time. I mean, there's a reason why I switched to a PNG tuber for these morning streams, because it's just a lot to turn all the lights on, get the background set up, get myself looking in a way that I feel is presentable, and then I feel like I have to be on in a very different way when I have the camera on. Here, I feel like I get to kind of be more present in what I'm doing and not have to worry about expressions or... now I just have to be worried about what I say, No big deal. But yeah, it is a lot more stressful than people think. When you try to take it seriously and you try to make it into like a career or a job, that is wild. Do not recommend. I love what I do even when it sucks. That's awesome. I can't really say that I love what I do. I am tolerating what I do okay. But if I am honest with myself, I don't love it. I don't love it. It's not my passion. This is my passion. This is what I get to do on a before work and on weekends, and like this is what I think about. This is what I plan. My job has ebbs and flows where it feels great, it feels awesome, and times where it doesn't. But my identity isn't in my job, It's worthwhile when you feel like you make a difference. That's true. There are moments in time in my actual job where I do actually feel like I make a difference directly to people's lives, and that's nice. But yeah, I really can't say that I'm passionate about it. And I think that that's okay. We need to normalize more people being like, you know what? I have to do certain things for a paycheck in order to keep food on the table, my mortgage paid, stuff like that. You got to do it, when I would stream, I'd do makeup and everything. My shtick was having a different colored lipstick on every time. It didn't last too long. Yeah, that's a lot to prepare, you know? I would love to see a PG stream. I'd go to a PG stream. Do you help others at the old people home too? Not that old. Chuck over here. He's not that old. It was a lifetime ago. I streamed doing traditional art. Then I tried streaming through PS4. Saw a huge drop in attendance. Yeah, that's been sort of what I found. I'm not really great at games. I love playing games, but I noticed. I guess it's something about like people can kind of tell when you're playing a game and you're just like playing the game because you feel like that's the thing that streamers do. Whereas when you're doing something creative like art or for me, Lego, I feel like I just kind of come alive a little bit more and it feels like a little bit more authentic me. So whereas like I liked streaming games and I'm not saying I won't do that in the future at all. I think the attention towards what I'm passionate about is making a huge difference. Charles wouldn't have it any other way. I'm sure Coleman, or it's just Spicy Friday. I'm not sure. Oh, Coleman said Peachy's going for the throat. Hi, Coleman. How you doing? I hate that I gotta leave you all. Do we want to raid somebody else? Is there anybody else you have in mind? So that y'all can keep the party going. I really wish that I could plan on being on later on Fridays. I could probably get away with it sometimes, but I also really enjoy my end time of the day, which is like somewhere around, it's not a hard time, but somewhere around 4 o'clock I get to be done. So that's pretty nice. By the way, PS5 Horizon Forbidden West DLC is out. Nice. I will play that eventually. I am about a week away now from Jedi Survivor. So that is probably what I'll be spending my evenings doing. I'm just about done with Destiny for the month until the next until the next seasonal expansion. And then I'll probably pick it back up. It's the perfect time. It's perfect timing for me to pick up Jedi Survivor. So I'll be playing that one. I won't be streaming that. It's way too much of an effort to set that up. And it's a game I kind of want to sink myself into and really just kind of just absorb, He took next Friday off. I wish I was brave enough to do that. No, and I say that only because like everything going down now with our other team member. They're leaving, I think, the 5th. So like these next 2 weeks are going to be pretty crucial. And Mrs. Nander's birthday is that weekend too. So I really need to try to figure out if I can finagle some time off. I could take the 28th off and just say it's for her birthday. But I think she'll see right through it. I don't think that'll work. But like their last day is like the 5th. And like that's close to her birthday. It's just, I got to try to work out something with that. I'd like to take a little bit of time off for her. But I'll have that weekend. I'll play probably Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. It should be awesome. I'm very looking forward to that. I just want to kind of like take my time with it, and just get absorbed in it and do a bunch of side quests and customize a lightsaber. Like I want to do all that. Okay, I should probably go. I see a couple of people. Again, Iris is live this morning and playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. If that sounds good to you all. Glitchcraft is also live. We have rated them before, playing King of the Castle. Yeah, Mrs. Nonder is obsessed with Disney Dreamlight Valley as well. Iris gets your vote. I love Iris. She's very chill. What is it? Norwegian, I think. From Norway. But also has Belgian tags too. I think she explained that one time before, but Always good vibes. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. Raid Iris Laburb. Looks like they're talking to Goofy right now. Iris Laburb. Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really wish I could hang out with you all day. Fridays are wonderful. Maybe I need to negotiate with my boss for a late Friday start. I also would have to talk to the missus about that as well, right? Because if I could start work closer to 9, that would mean I'd also have to work past 5. And so that's a conversation I'd also have to have with the missus as well, you know? I don't like work until 5. I'm spoiled. I'm really spoiled. All right, take care of yourself. Drink some water, have some protein, go outside. I need to go outside. It's looking like a wonderful day. I'm going to take my own advice, and I hope you all have a great day. Okay, bye.